Whenever you're going to be doing your line of credit application, absolutely best to start as soon as you receive your award letter. These applications do take some time. There's going to be a verification process on your own personal information. There's also an entirely separate verification process that's going to be happening with the school. And because there's so many pieces involved, these things can take time. So the sooner you start, the better, and you are able to move through as soon as you have your award letter in hand. In order to qualify for this private education line of credit, first and foremost is the credit criteria. These are credit based. So for you, if you are the borrower or if you have a cosigner, it would be based on their credit as well. Now there's also going to be a monthly income requirement that needs to be met. So you have to be attending a qualified school. So there are nearly 2,000 schools that qualify for this program. Really handy list on our website that can take you through all of them. Now, if you are applying with the cosigner will need to meet all of the other requirements. With income specifically, if the cosigner meets the income, then the borrower doesn't have to, which is really common with our program because a lot of our students aren't working, so the cosigner would be meeting that income requirement. Because this is a credit union program, you need to be a member of the credit union. If you're not a member by the time you started the application, that's okay, but you will need to get that membership before any funding can be done with your loan. When it's time to actually begin the application, you're going to start through your credit union's website. Because this is a credit application, you're going to be starting with all your personal information, your name, your social security number. If you've got a cosigner, they'll be doing the same. You're also going to need to list a reference for you and your cosigner if applicable. You're going to be listing the school that you're attending, and you're also going to be listing the specific amount that you were requesting for this draw period. Because this is a line of credit structure, it'll automatically default to a total amount, and then you will specifically request how much you want for fall and spring of this year. So once you've hit the credit approval point, now it's time to submit all the documentation to verify the application information. The easiest and fastest way to get this in is going to be through your My Account portal. There are convenient links right there on that page. You select what you want to upload. You can add those documents electronically, and they're sent directly off for processing. If you don't have access to that or having trouble with it, fax and email is always possible, but definitely uploading directly through your My Account is the fastest way to make it happen. Once all your documents have been verified, the final step in your funding process is school certification. This is where we're actually sending all of the information you input over to your school. Someone in the financial aid office verifies the information and sends it back to us, either approving exactly what was sent, altering potentially the amounts, the disbursement periods, or potentially even denying. Now, the school certification is based on the cost of attendance with your school, and they compare that with what you input and all the other financial aid that you've already received. School certification, depending on the time of year, can take different amounts of time. If you're attending a very large school and you're going through this process in summer, August, especially into September, those financial aid offices get really overwhelmed and it can take time for that to happen. Another really great reason to start early if at all possible. Funds will be dispersed directly to your school. The financial aid office will get it, they'll process, they'll apply directly to any outstanding balances you have for tuition. Anything that's left over will be dispersed to you from the school directly.